I'll look through first.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
My youngest, he's in 6th grade, I can't remember, well, he has to have an own, but like, I don't think I've ever seen him read a book this year.
No,
right.
He did for like the Battle of the Books, I
Yeah.
know he read those,
Yeah.
but like outside of that, they don't ever come home with it.
oh my gosh.
My kids are always outside. They don't have time to read a book.
Yeah.
They're outside playing or doing sports.
My one granddaughter, that's what she does. If she has a spare moment, she's got a book in her hand.
That's cool.
And she amuses me that she's in 1st grade and the things that she reads. It's crazy.
Hi, Greg.
I have a bunch of chapter books that I have stuff that's taken his
She loves the Magic Tree House.
Oh, she does.
And the boxcars lately.
Long day.
That's,
Yeah.
there's Abbott Elementary, that's his secret. Bunch of flat scan. Those are fun.
Thank you.
Mary was gonna be here, Fred said he was gonna be late.
Thanks.
How you doing? I got 6 o'clock. Order. What's that?
I said, I guess we got a quorum.
Order, regularly scheduled April, New Haven Town Board meeting, roll call.
Here.
Councilmember Prosser?
Here.
Councilmember Sabrina?
Here.
Councilmember Wilbur absent?
You said you're gonna be late.
Supervisor Carney?
Allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If anybody wants some water, there's some over there in the cooler, help yourself. No, I'm good. We've all had a chance to review the minutes. Does anybody have any comments on that?
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Crucial?
Aye.
Prosser?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Wilbur? Sorry. Barney?
Aye. We've all reviewed the journal entries. Does anybody have anything on them?
I'll make a motion to approve the journal entries.
I'll second it.
Crucial?
Aye.
Prosser?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Barney?
Aye. Audit of town bills, we've reviewed them. Does anybody have any comments on them?
Make a motion to approve the audit on bills.
I'll second it.
Crucial?
Aye.
Prosser?
Aye.
Sabrina?
Aye.
Barney?
Aye. We'll move into old business. We got the noise ordinance committee. Fred's not here. Mary, you got any
Yeah.
kind of report on that?
So I have, 2 quotes. I'm waiting to hear back from Butler on, a question I had about a delivery charge picking up the, dumpsters. But also I found out, which we have to decide tonight, I can write an email to the solid waste department and we can get a reduction in fees. If I write a letter, I talked to them yesterday, if we write a letter stating what we're doing, cause they do it for a lot of other towns, and you say which, company you wanna go with, then, I don't know exactly what the reduction is, but they reduce the tipping fees that you have to pay.
This is a municipal discount?
Yep, they do it for a lot of towns when they're doing cleanups, which I did not know about that
That's
last
great.
year, I just
Okay.
found out about it. I'd like to make the recommendation, the quote between King's Roll-Off is an estimate based on how much, is in your dumpster, right? And, with Butler, I like King's better, they get back to me, they send me a really solid quote, not just an email. I think their service is better, so I'd like to recommend that we go to King's Roll-Off. There's not a lot of difference in their prices.
Let's do it,
They did it last year.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did do it last year and they did a good job.
let's do it.
Okay, so I'd like to make a motion that we choose King's Roll-Off to do the, New Haven Cleanup Day.
I'll second that.
Aye.
Crosser,
Aye.
Sabrina,
Aye.
Barney.
Aye.
So tomorrow I will send the email to them who we picked, and then they'll let me know what the reduced rate is.
And as far as the noise ordinance committee, as far as I know, we have not met. So,
No, they met.
huh?
Yeah,
The
they
noise
met,
ordinance?
Yeah, they met the other night.
cause Fred,
Thursday.
Yeah, you went
Fred
there.
called me.
Okay.
I guess they had a good gathering, good meeting.
I
And there was some
wasn't
input,
aware that
some of the
it
people.
was happening.
Fred didn't let you know what was going on?
No,
Or
no, I'll talk to him.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
I know nothing. I don't know anything.
Maybe.
But I knew they met because he called me to talk to me about the cleanup day and said that they met.
I guess they finally had a good meeting with good
That's
participation.
because I wasn't there.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I don't know.
If Fred shows up, which he might, he said he's gonna be late or not here, if he shows up, we can skip back to that. Jump back to that. There's no new business. We have ARPA funds. We met last week and had an ARPA funds meeting. We talked about purchasing a generator. We talked about putting a pole barn up out front that would serve as a community center for events, an event center, I would say, and cold storage. And we talked about a TV. We got some quotes here for, do we have them in here? For the TV.
Last week.
We got a quote for a 85 inch, got a quote for a 86 inch. I don't know the difference between all these. One's a crystal UHD display, the other one's a UHD display.
The email, the couple email said that they recommend
The Samsung,
Did they say why?
Yep, they just said they recommend them.
they all have the capabilities that we're looking for, right?
Yep.
Put a card in them, a stick, anything.
Yeah, SD reader, USB reader, comes with two.
And will they do the wall mount too?
It
Is
says
that
it
included?
Install everything and show us how to use it.
That would be worth it.
I don't really care which one we get, as long as we get one.
Top one, cheapest.
I know LGs don't last.
Right, and I've never heard of his sense.
I have, they're like the Walmart brand. So if, I would suggest getting Samsung. I know those last and they're good.
And if that's what they recommend.
We need a motion?
Yeah, is that the one that we wanna do, the Samsung?
Yeah, if that's the one they recommend, and, I agree with Joe, I haven't really good luck with LGs, and I've never heard anything about, his sense at all. At least Samsung is, kind of
A brand new?
a brand name,
Yeah,
heard of.
you want, you're gonna pay for it, you
Right.
want it to last.
So do we wanna have this thing mounted to the wall, or do we wanna have it on a roller stand?
85 inch, you can't put on a roller stand.
Oh, that's right,
It would have to be mounted to the wall, and they can't be 10 feet apart.
right.
I think it'd be safer on the wall than
Yeah.
moving it around.
It definitely would be safer than
I
having
envision
chance of
something
tipping
like
over.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Is that what we wanna do?
I'm okay with that.
Somebody wanna make a motion to,
I'll make a motion that you purchase a Samsung 85-inch TV.
I'll second it.
Christian,
Aye.
Crosser,
do we want to move forward on the generator? I'd like to wait and get some more information on the pole barn.
Do we have a quote yet?
We're gonna have to get a bid.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Yeah,
do sealed
that's-
bids for
but-
both, the generator and, hold on, we'll have to do
We didn't vote to purchase a generator.
Right, but I
Okay.
thought we were gonna get information first about the specs, like we haven't,
that. Right, we said,
somebody's supposed to be, I thought Fred was supposed to be bringing us the specs of what we want, cause you can't put it out to bid until you know what you want.
right,
I could do that, type it, email it to Jen.
Okay,
For the
the
pole barn.
specs for the
Yeah,
whole
I
barn.
mean, that's.
No, the generator.
no, the generator,
Oh.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the pole barn too, I'm
No.
sorry.
No, the generator.
That's my bad. I can't
cause
do
we
that.
can move right away on the generator, but we don't
Right.
have, I don't have any, that wasn't my job to do the generator, so.
Right, Fred was supposed to be working on it.
Yeah. We can, why don't we,
Do we need to vote to move forward with that? Is that,
I did talk to Tracy, that money's ours, it's been moved, we do not have to check with anyone to,
Right.
you know, the treasury department or anybody to move forward spending, so.
right,
We're good to move, that was brought up the other night,
Okay.
somebody, I thought you asked that,
I might have.
if we had to do anything before we could, no, that's ours. Go ahead.
Do we
Why don't we
need-
wait till we get Fred and,
Okay.
She just needs to know what you're doing, so she can allocate it.
right, she
Right.
wants, so for this year's report, right, she wants to know what money's actually gonna be spent, what money's gonna be,
Allocated.
obligated, for the end of the year report, we got time.
We should be able to allocate and possibly spend for the generator, I would hope.
We should, but we need to move quickly, cause.
We're gonna have all of it obligated by the end of this year, but we don't have to have all of it spent.
Right.
But we'll have,
Yeah, but then the
That's what I'm saying,
generator,
the generator, we
won't
should.
take
so
that
that's just
long.
for like her report that Tracy does. So we can get some specs put together for the, generator.
Do we need to vote to do that? I guess that's my question. Do we need a motion
We don't need to
tonight
vote
to
until we
say?
spend the money.
Okay.
We'll do the,
And you gotta get quotes and information, or you can vote on
Well, I imagine that's gonna be a sealed bid at that price.
yeah,
for the generator.
Both
over.
of them,
That's-
yeah,
according to our
Definitely,
procurement policy,
definitely the pole
Yeah.
barn.
Oh, absolutely.
over 20 grand
right.
for sure. We can, if you guys wanna have another meeting, we can.
we need to,
To get moving on this,
Yeah.
we can do it in 2 weeks, if you want.
Do we need another meeting?
Fred might show up tonight because
Right.
we have to enter into executive session, I'll let everybody know right now. It's gonna be very lengthy, for those of you that like to hang out, wait and come back in, just giving you a heads up. It's up to you whether you want to or not. Fred might show up by then, if he does, we could come back and discuss it further.
okay,
Because if we get the specs, we could send that out to bid before the next board meeting,
Right.
right?
Yeah, for sure,
But we don't need to
get that done.
make a motion to do that.
No.
We can just do it.
No, not to get info.
So we're not scheduling a meeting?
I'm happy to put it on my calendar tentatively, so nothing else gets there. I feel like it wouldn't hurt, so that you can talk about it in a separate meeting rather than a board meeting, and in the board meeting, just do your voting or whatever.
I'm either leaving the 30th or no, leaving the 20th.
We could come back and meet on the 30th and, we had an ARPA meeting last week, we could meet on the 30th if you guys want to.
I can, but I can't come till 7. Cause I already have something that's gonna take me till
That's
6:30.
fine.
That works.
We can have
for me.
Tracy come too, if there's any questions. Why don't we do that, 7 o'clock on the 30th,
Okay.
is that good for everybody?
Yep.
Cause I'd like to get this thing expedited,
Me
I
too.
don't wanna give any money back.
Can you write up some bid specs? Get something written out for you? We got them
Oh,
from
geez.
What?
Yeah, he's doing the night,
Or how
he's
far
doing the
along
night
is
thing.
it?
Can you check?
Yeah.
You know what?
What is it?
Actually, he sent me a text today. He, it's got an updated schedule. Or a new-
In May.
Okay,
But I think there was some in one of the,
Well, Jen's got in the minutes here, 50 by 100, so.
With that being said, like I said last week, it doesn't matter what the dimensions are.
That's true.
It's gonna be $9 a square foot regardless.
Throughout the bed though.
You gotta put it out
Oh,
there.
yeah, right.
So
We
you
gotta
gotta
decide.
tell the vendors.
You gotta decide what
What
dimensions
size?
are.
I thought we
Right,
decided on
yeah.
60 by 120.
That's what we originally talked about, either 50 by 100 or 60 by 100.
I'll just write it for 60 by 120, because it's easier to make it smaller than it's bigger.
We just have to make sure we have enough room.
Right.
I had the wrong date when I had to.
Well, you gotta ask
Is
for
anything on the calendar for
bid
that?
per
date?
square foot, right.
So we'll stick with that date,
All materials
Okay.
provided.
All materials provided, just the labor cost would,
and we'll call that an ARPA meeting.
Bid to provide everything done. Right. And then what we want, what kind of siding and all that stuff.
yeah, but we decide that first when
We do, but we need to put that out in
No,
the bid.
the contractor doesn't need to know that.
No, you gotta put, we want aluminum siding or whatever you want,
It's metal, it'll be steel.
metal, whatever.
The contractor writing up a 60 by 20, just a labor price to put one up and build it. He doesn't care if you're putting metal up, you know what I mean?
Well, we gotta bid,
Okay.
we gotta bid the materials too. We gotta- No,
Everybody's good with the
so-
30th then? You got that right there down?
It sounds like we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just talk about it on 30th.
Yeah, we got some bugs to work out.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt, so, okay, we're good on that. Has everybody reviewed the reports?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it there? Okay. If there's no other business, we need a motion to enter into executive session. When we go into executive session tonight, we, have a lot to discuss. We have 3 different personnel matters to discuss.
Okay. I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Herschel,
Aye.
Johnson, Sabrina,
Aye.
Arnie.
Hey,
I just wanted to do this before you go.
what's that? Oh, okay.
Just for you.
Yep, okay, thanks. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot, I made a mistake. At some point, we are going to invite our town clerk in with us. After we, I'm sorry, I should have said that before the first. You wanna redo the motion, or?
No, I don't think we have to redo the motion. Do
Okay.
we?
Do you wanna have her come in at the beginning of the?
No.
Okay,
We're gonna speak,
okay.
she's gonna come in, and then, we'll excuse her at some point.
Gotcha. So, call her in.
Step up and then.
Yeah.
Make a motion to come out of executive session. Oh. I'll make a motion to come out of executive session.
I'll second that.
Herschel,
Aye.
Crosser.
Aye.
Sabrina,
Aye.
Wilbur,
Aye.
Arnie.
Aye. So no decisions were made in executive session. If there's no other business to come before this body, we need a
Motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Well, if I could,
Herschel,
Aye.
Crosser.
Aye.
Sabrina,
Aye.
Wilbur,
aye.
Arnie.
Aye. Okay.